Frederica Crutcher here. Today's makeup look was kind of on the neutral side, but I had to add in a little cut crease to make it pop a little bit. But the cut crease I done is mainly for like hooded eyes. My eyes are kind of hooded, so usually when I try to do a cut crease I had it down too low, and when you look up you can't see anything. On my video I'm going to show you guys how to do this cut crease look for hooded eyes. Okay, so starting off with the primer. So the primer I'm using for my face is the Fenty Beauty Profilter primer. And also I'm using the eyeshadow primer. It's also the Fenty Beauty Profilter. So now for brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Chocolate. So I'm just placing that on my brows, just filling my brows in. So cleaning up the brows, I'm gonna clean it up with the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in the color Caramel. And I mix it with the color Amande. I just mix it so it won't be so light. Just mix those two colors together. So now I'm creating that crisp line to shape my brows. Now I'm blending that with my finger. So now, eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow transition crease color I'm using is Saddle by MAC. That's one of my favorite transition colors for my complexion. So I'm just blending that in my crease with my blender brush. And I'm taking it above my crease also. I usually take it above my crease. So now the darker crease color that I'm using is from my Tartelette Amazonian Clay matte palette. It's the color Dreamer. So I'm just blending that darker brown color. And also another color that I'm using from the same palette is called Multitasker. It's a little bit deeper than the other color. So I'm just blending that out, just taking some more of that saddle on top of there to just soften it up. Now I'm taking a clean blender brush and just blending it all out. So now starting the cut crease. I'm using the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in the color Caramel. Now a trick for hooded eyes, once the concealer is applied, you want to look up. And once you look up, it'll create a mark where you need to create your cut crease. Usually a little bit above your natural crease. So now the eyeshadow I'm using is like a peachy pink color from my Morphe 35B palette. So I'm just placing that on my lid where I applied the concealer. Now I'm applying more of that dark brown from my Tartelette Amazonian Clay matte palette to give it like a gradient look. So I'm just blending that. And now I'm taking more of that same dark brown color from my Tarte palette and just placing it right above where I created that cut crease. Just creating a little sharp line right there. Just kind of blending it out just a little. Now I'm taking a clean blender brush and just blending it all out. And now you just want to complete the same steps on the other lid. Now time for foundation. So the foundation I'm using is TooFaced Born This Way foundation in the color Butter Pecan. This is one of the foundation shades that Jackie Anna came out with, and I'm loving it. So now I'm just taking my damp beauty blender and just blending that foundation out. So concealer, the concealer I'm using is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Caramel. So now I'm blending that out with a damp beauty blender. So now I'm setting my concealer with one of my favorite setting powders, the RCMA No Color Powder. So I'm just pressing that powder into my skin. Not too big on baking, so I just press the powder in. So now I'm going to set my foundation with the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the color Medium Deep. Now using the color Dark Deepest in the Mineralize Skin Finish to warm up my face. So now I'm using my NYX contour palette to contour. The blush I'm using is Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Parte. Now using one of the highlighters I love by Fenty Beauty. It's their Killawatt highlighter in Hustla Baby. Now I'm applying more of that dark brown from my Tarte lip palette under my eyes. Just blending that out. Now for lips, I'm using the color Glace from Bite Cosmetics. And the gloss I'm placing on top of that is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. Now setting my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This step is important, especially if you use powders. It softens that powdery look and sets everything into place. So the mascara I'm using is by MAC. It's their Upward Lash in color Upward Black. Now applying my strip lashes. So this completes the look. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and once you're subscribed, please click on the bell to receive notifications when I upload videos. Be blessed. Bye.